You guys must be having fun.
I mean, it's, I think, the most exciting time in history for being a software engineer, and we've somehow managed to find ourselves in the center of what is happening now. So, yeah, it's very fun, and of course being joined by some of the greatest in their respective field.
And one of the greatest in his respective field, Magnus Carlsen, has joined us in the studio, and it didn't look like this might be the likely ending of the day when you lost game 2 today, Magnus.
No, it didn't. Then I was completely lost in, I think, game 4 or 5 as well. I mean, it was just a struggle. But then I managed to, I managed to find a little bit of strength in the last 3 rounds when I realized that I'm still in contention, and it felt to me that Hikaru was probably a bit tired with the time zone in India, and also other things happening, and so it didn't feel like he was playing that great, and so I thought I might have a chance against him, and I don't know why the pairing system gave me another game with White. I think I played 4 out of 5 games with White in the middle there, which was a nice surprise, but I managed to win a pretty clean game, which is a nice surprise.
Yeah, I was talking about winning clean games. I wouldn't say it was necessarily the cleanest game to finish it off today.
Yeah. So this is why you play 5-0, right? Because there are no freebies. Like you have to earn it. And the good thing about the position that we got eventually is that it's very hard to change the status quo. And he's actually a pawn up, but he cannot force a draw. So I can just move around, try and avoid a 3-fold repetition. And eventually, if he's not super fast, which he isn't, then I can flag. So yeah, it's not the prettiest part of the game, and I don't always do it, but I feel like in the last round, this is not charity, right? Like I'm trying to win the tournament, he's trying to win the tournament, and those are the means I had to do it with, and yeah, that's what happened.
We didn't have a camera on Grishuk as that game concluded. How do you think it looked?
Probably not too happy, I would guess. I wouldn't be in his shoes. Like there's always this. There are certain people who don't want to flag some of the older guys, who have had these distinguished careers, because you feel like it's a bit unfair. But I treat everybody equally. In that sense.
Magnus, I'm going to talk a little bit about us being here in Stockholm. You're a co-founder of Take. Lovable, as we're sitting here with the CTO of Lovable, has been such a partner with Take. And how does it feel to be here in Stockholm and play at these headquarters?
It feels good. It's been a little bit of a hectic day, so haven't been able to hang out much at all. Like I basically flew in, and then a lot of things have happened. But yeah, I'm very happy with the partnership, and I think both companies are trying to go quite a bit in the same direction with new technology. So I think we're very good partners, and excited for the future.
And it is a fun way of being able to spin it, Fabian, isn't it? To have the world's prominent in what is essentially a different field within the same type of attributes that you guys are looking for.
I'm sorry, the question is
just the intellectual capacity, which is the joint idea behind chess and also behind what you are doing. It must be fun to be able to play among each other's strengths like that.
Yeah, no, I think it's amazing to see all of this talent being displayed here, and I think for Lovable, a lot of what we're doing is also to let people that have a deep expertise in some kind of field, be it chess or whatever, to put those ideas that they have with reality, with our tool, where we kind of solve the software engineering part of what you would have needed. So, yeah.
By the way, if you want to play afterwards, Magnus, they created a chess boxing game as we were on air today. Sounds like something that could be very enjoyable.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it sounds more enjoyable than doing chess boxing itself, so why not?
Is Title Tuesday the most... I'm sorry, I was trying to pick up on something here right now that I wasn't quite getting. Just going it back into the tournament today, winning Title Tuesdays, how good do you feel after that, Magnus?
It depends. If I feel like I've had a really nice, clean performance, then it feels really, really good. I know that every time I win one after not having won one in a while, it feels really, really good. And when I haven't won one in a while, it annoys the shit out of me when I when I come up short. I would say that this one is kind of a little bit in the middle. Like, it feels really good to win, but I also know that everything sort of fell perfectly into place for me to be able to do it. And I've won a few recently, but. You know, you're playing some of the best players in the world every week, and being able to pull them out, obviously it feels great.
And Magnus, earlier we had Anna Kramling and Virtual with us. They mentioned that they're going to be playing you in a simultaneous display where we've got other very special guests. I believe the CEO of Lovable, Anton, will also be playing you. What's your approach going to be? How hard are you going to go on your opponents?
I honestly forgot that I was playing in Simul. So I'll be trying to survive.
How tired are you? I need to know our chances here.
Well, one thing...
I don't know how good you guys are at chess. If you're
Not very
good, then you have a chance.
One thing's for sure, it's going to be a good time here. It's going to be a good time when we're back next Tuesday. It's yet another Title Tuesday. David, you going to be bringing a Christmas weather on December 23rd?
Exactly. David Snowell will be there. Snow? Oh, I
that is cute. That is really cute. I look forward to it. We're going to be back at 4:45 CET. But until then, enjoy your chess, and I'll see you